What's going on, everybody? It's Conti here with another video. In this tutorial we are going to have a look at how to write conditional statements in JavaScript. In the code that you can see on the screen here, I have added all the necessary HTML tags to make up a basic website document. In the middle of my body, I've created a paragraph with the paragraph ID P1, and as you can see in the middle between the paragraph tags there is no content on this paragraph. When I preview my web page in an internet browser, I'm using Microsoft Edge for an example here, you can see that there's no text displayed at all. What if I wanted to make text appear here if a certain condition was met? In the same file which has now been updated, you can see two sets of JavaScript programmer comments here with the two forward slashes. These are basic instructions to follow as you're going throughout this tutorial. I'm using Notepad to create this program. Ensure that every time you click File and Save As, save your file as a .html type. If you've saved the file, for example, on your desktop, then right click and choose Open With, and with this option here you can choose to open up the code again in Notepad or to see how your web page will look in an internet browser. Now inside the body I've written the opening and closing JavaScript script tags. At the top I've defined a variable called instruction with the value say hi, and my conditional statement within my JavaScript code is going to check to see whether the variable instruction does indeed have the value say hi assigned to it. If the variable instruction does contain the value say hi, what's going to happen is that the page is going to find the HTML element P1, which was previously written up here, and then place inside that paragraph the value hi everybody. I'm going to save my file before previewing in Microsoft Edge once more. Now running the page, you can see that the text hi everybody appears on screen. What if you wanted your web page to identify another value or condition apart from the variable instruction containing the value say hi, for example here? What if we wanted to check the same variable for a different value or a different variable altogether? I've created an algorithm in JavaScript which checks for three different conditions. The first one is checking the variable to see if they both contain the value green. If it does, a string will be created, both food products are green, and this will be written on the web page also. However, if only one of those variables contain the value green, then the string one food product is green will be printed instead as the new string variable's value. And finally, if both values weren't green, this string here will appear. If, else if, and else enable a particular output to be made depending on what the conditions are set from these variables here. As you can see at the top of the JavaScript code here, the variable apple and the variable pepper both contain green, and so therefore this initial condition with if is therefore met. And the following text, both food products are green, should appear like so when I load up the same file in Microsoft Edge. In my third example here, you can see that else if can be used multiple times also. What I'm doing on this page is checking whether the variable color contains the value blue. Since it does, this first condition here has been met, and the string blue is the color of the sky will be printed on the page, like so. Notice that when I change the value of the variable color to purple, there are no parts of the conditional statement looking for the color purple specifically, so therefore the final condition has been met, and I don't recognize that color will be printed on the page instead, like so. In this fourth example here, I've illustrated how conditional statements can be written within others. So for example here, I've asked whether the variable number is greater than the value 2. Should this condition be met, the next question that my website will be asking is whether the variable number is greater than the value 7. If both of these are true, the value the number is higher than both 2 and 7 will be assigned to the variable new string. Otherwise, if this condition failed after the initial condition of number being greater than 2 was true, then the alternative string, the number is higher than 2 but not higher than 7, will be printed off instead. The document.write command just before the closing script tag will print off the value stored within this variable. Should the value inside the variable number not be greater than 2 at all, then the final outcome is the number is not higher than 2. The variable number currently stores 5, and therefore the second string will be printed off, like so. And if I change that to 1 and save my file before previewing in my internet browser once more, then the sentence "the number is not higher than 2" will be written on the web page instead. Thank you very much for watching. Hope this video was useful to you. To support this channel, please like and subscribe. Please check out the channel for more computing tutorials. Join me soon for another video. Take care.